Then, hi all, welcome to our fifth session, second to last session of this Student Experience Conference. And today we have for our speakers, 3 speakers. And first we'll have Dr. Yan Li, and she got her PhD from the Department of Agricultural Education at Texas A&M University in August 2004. And since September 2004, Dr. Li has been working in the College of Education in Zhejiang University. She is the Director of Research Center for AI in Education and the Director of the Department of Curriculum and Learning Sciences in Zhejiang University. Her research interests include distance education, ICT education, media education, AI in education, diffusion of educational innovations, and etc. Then do you want to, I'll just hand it off to you then, Dr. Yan Li.
Okay. Good morning or good evening. Many times of
morning for me.
Yeah, I feel very honored to be invited to make a presentation about the situations that happened in our Zhejiang University last year. And also I noticed I'm the first speaker, so, so I need to do time control. So can I share my presentation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I make my, okay. So here you can see the whole picture, right?
Oh, it's showing, you might need to show your other screen because we see your presentation screen.
This is not my presentation screen.
So we see your presentation, but it's shown in presenter mode. So we can see sort of the upcoming slides below.
Oh, okay. So I needed to sorry, wait.
If you have double monitors, you might want to show the other monitor.
So this is okay for you? No? Here.
Yeah, I mean, that works if it's not full screen.
It's not supposed to be.
Okay, okay.
I do this way, right? Okay.
Okay, yeah, sure, that works.
Okay, so my time is 20 minutes, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because the topic, I was given the topic, and just I mean, last year I just did a survey in our university, so I say maybe very match the topic of this conference. As all we know, last year, especially the upper of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic seriously impacted the global educational system. So I don't know, all of you reviewed the UNESCO the website about these pictures. I use 2 pictures. One is about April. The data is April 9, 2020. That means at that time, globally, 1.5 billion learners were infected, and about 90% of total enrolled learners, they may study at home. But in 2 months later, the situation became better, and like even now, still we have under the impact of the COVID-19, but the situation become better and better. In some countries, but like India, maybe not even bad. Last year we noticed globally there are many solutions to deal with the COVID-19, no matter higher education or K-12. So here the UNESCO website mentioned that there are many solutions like using digital learning management systems. Different countries use different systems, and also many countries adopted mobile phone. Many apps will have been used, and also MOOC, massive open online courses platforms, are also were utilized widely, maybe especially in higher education. And also there are some self-directed learning contents widely adopted by different levels of learners, and many mobile reading apps were used. Here is a collection of the global distance learning solutions to deal with COVID-19. And now I focus on our university's solutions. Our university here is the basic information about more than 120 years old, and we have 37 colleges and schools, and the full-time faculty members there are more than 3,000, and our students, Chinese students, more than 57,000, and international students more than 7,000. So this is the basic information. And last year in spring semester, our university had all undergraduate and graduate courses taught online. So here's the number. So it's a huge challenge for our faculty members, because most of them before the 2020, they are very traditional teachers, instructors. So our solution is using two tools. One is learning in ZJU platform, learning platform, and another one is a DingTalk. And at that time, actually, we are in winter vacation. So almost at the end of the winter vacation, our school, the Information Technology Center, they carried out a teachers training program for all instructors who had courses in spring semesters. So here is the platform, the Outlook, learning in ZJU. And now all of our students and the teachers still use the platform to do the blended learning practice. And I use my course on the platform, so you can see the outlook of the platform. And because my course taught in English, so you can see many English contents there. And the DingTalk, I don't know all of you are familiar with or not. This is widely used in China, no matter higher education or K-12. Many schools, they use DingTalk. Here also is my, every student, every teacher, they have their many connections in the DingTalk. Every course, they will use a group of students or teachers in the DingTalk. And there are three formats online learning. One is live teaching. So I use the pictures you can see. And the second one is a video conference, special for those small scale courses. And another one is using the recorded video. Also, some teachers, they use their MOOC resources for their online teaching. So as a survey, as a study, I proposed some research questions. There are 5. What are ZJU students' main learning devices and the learning format in last spring semester? And how are students, their engagement in online courses? The third one is what's students' perceptions of instructors' roles in online courses? The fourth one is what are students' overall feeling about online courses? And the last one is the students' perceptions about the benefits and the challenges of online learning. And so I used a questionnaire. The questionnaire contains 4 parts. The first part includes students' personal information, and the second part includes their students' engagement in online courses. The third part is about students' perceptions of instructors' roles in online courses. The last one is including open questions about students' perceptions about the benefits and the challenges of online learning. I adopted some parts of existing questionnaire related to our study. So like this one is about measuring student engagement in the online courses. So I used a tool adopted from other researchers' study. And here is the detailed the contents about the measurement tools. About there are 4 parts about skills, emotion, engagement, performance, and the third part about students' perceptions of instructors' roles in online courses. Also, I adopted the measurement tool from other researchers' study. Is about the instructor's role in blended and online learning environment. Yeah, here is the detailed information about this part of the measurement tool. The target population, because our university, there are just you'll see there are 57,000 students. There are too many, so I selected one typical college. So we call the Zhejiang Honors College. Zhejiang is our former president of the university. So Zhejiang Honors College means they made up elite undergraduates enrolled in ZJU. And in this college, actually, college offers each student a very tailored and diverse educational model. So these students in this college represent the best undergraduate students in our university. And here's the data collection. Finally, we got 484 students surveyed back, the effective surveys back, and here's the basic information about the surveyed students. Here you mentioned, you can see there are no senior students, because a senior student is the last semester for them. So almost most of them, they had no courses. So we haven't selected this part of the students. And here is the question 1. What are the students' main learning device? You can see they are using the more than one devices. Normally they use computer, phone, or pad. So blended, there are multi access, and the learning format. You can notice the live teaching is a major one. Video conferencing and using recorded videos also adopted in many courses. Oh, sorry, this is the title of table. I haven't changed. It's about the students' engagement in online courses. So according to the scale I adopted from other researchers, we got the finding about the students' engagement level at moderate, because 5 Likert scales used in the scale. And we noticed there are no gender has no impact on the students' engagement in the online courses. And in students' perceptions, the role of the instructors, here is the percentage in all of their courses taken in last spring semester. So you can notice maybe assessment designer, such role is a little lower, or I mean, in students' perceptions. And here's to the question 4. Overall feeling about online courses. We have 3 sub questions. One is comparing with previous traditional courses, the quality of online courses get better or worse. So you can see the different color. Sorry. I think there are some typing mistake. Here is the interaction in class and after class. Blue one means increased. The red color means decreased. The green one means the same. So different students, they have a different feeling, different performance in the interaction in and after class. This is the overall quality of online courses, better or worse than the traditional one. So you can see almost half, 45%, they feel traditional courses are better. The same or online courses are better. They are almost a quarter, more than a quarter students they feel. And about their satisfaction with the learning platform and the DingTalk software, you can see most of them, the majority of them, they feel satisfied with oh no, not the majority. Still there are a certain percentage, but still there are maybe quarter they feel neutral, or there are very few feel dissatisfied or satisfied. And as to the last one, what's the benefits and the challenges? That we got these open questions. So we got the most cited benefits is recorded the courses contents they can play back a function. They can review the course contents after courses, and increase the learning ability. Especially their self-directed learning ability and the time flexibility. So here is the benefits got from the students. And here's the challenges. The biggest challenge is the self-discipline issue. And also there are more than 130 students mentioned the self-discipline problem, and about 30 students feel limited interaction in online courses, and also visual fatigue. They feel maybe not so vivid in online courses. So here's the challenges. And we also welcome, ask the students to give some suggestions for improvement, especially about the platform. So here is the students' feedback. They feel the platform, the learning platform, still there are some functions can be improved, including adding faster forward, double speed, because students, they feel they need a faster speed when review those videos, and increasing the stability of the platform. Actually, just at the end of 2019, the university, the platform is just put forward school widely. So maybe there are some stability issue, and also integrating different platforms and sharing the resources, especially between the learning in ZJU and the Dean Talk. The recorded videos cannot be automatically be saved in the learning in ZJU. So students need to switch between different platform and software. And students feel, although in online courses, they want more practice opportunity for practice. And some students feel the difficulties of the course, maybe the content is too difficult for them. Yeah. So finally, here's my conclusions and licenses. Survey the students, they prefer the multi-access in online courses, and the live teaching and the video conferencing were the major learning formats for surveyed students. And their students' overall engagement in online courses in last spring semester was at an acceptable level. Their engagement in skill and emotion dimensions were better than in participation and the performance dimensions. And gender had no differences in their engagement in online courses. More than 80% of course instructors, they had undertaken the following roles, like organizer, facilitator, social supporter, technology facilitator, and assessment designer. In-class interaction, after class interaction, actually you can see different students. I mean, there are no very majority. You can see maybe a quarter reported it increased. Some feel same. So we feel it depends on different students, maybe their habits, learning habits, their interaction habits, and the overall satisfaction. Also, you can see about 45 reported traditional courses were better. It is in accordance with previous studies I mean globally about the online courses, online education. Yeah, so here's some conclusions about our finding. Yeah, and the benefits of online learning and the challenges of online learning. Here I listed again. So based on the finding, we suggest that our Information Technology Center should improve some functions of the platform and the Dean Talk according to the very detailed suggestions from our students. And also the center should consider integrating different platform and software. So let the user experience become better. Instructors should add more opportunities for students to interact with others and to practice what they've learned. So this also we based on students' feedback. Instructors may do learning analysis before course to decrease the difficult level of teaching contents and keep students having suitable cognitive loading. And our university should carry should keep on carrying out suitable teaching training programs for better online or blended teaching and learning design practice. So here is my my major findings from our previous survey last year. So I don't know if you get the major points.
Thank you so much. That's actually very interesting. Does anyone have any questions for Dr. Yanli?
Yeah, I have a quick question, please. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
The quick question about, you say that you recommend some training on hybrid learning and blended learning for ZJU staff. Is it in English or in Chinese?
You mean our platform or software?
No, you are going to have some training on hybrid teaching for staff. Is it only in Chinese or in English?
It depends on the trainer's language ability.
Yeah, I think we appreciate if you can send us this information, which one is available in English from us, because we really need it. We really need some training. We have training from Edinburgh, but we need more training from ZJU.
Actually, in our university, the School of Undergraduate, there are a department named Faculty Professional Department. The training center, actually. Regularly,
Is it English or Chinese only? Is it English or Chinese only?
Yes, mainly in Chinese. But I can give them some suggestion or proposal for those international instructors. They also need training programs for using online platform.
Yes, we need.
Yeah, I mean, I could add to that in that when I had to go through the training in Dingtalk as an international instructor employed by Zhejiang University, and it was entirely Chinese. I couldn't get any English support. It was quite strong.
Maybe this is getting a bit into the details of how things are handled at ZJU. Does anybody have a more general question, John?
Hi, thanks. That's really interesting data you were showing there from the survey. I just wondered, maybe you haven't done this or weren't able to do this, but there's a diverse set of attitudes and feelings about the online teaching versus normal teaching. Are you able to make any correlations between the students' attitudes and their actual performance in assessment? So is there any kind of link between how they feel about it and how they actually perform in the assessments that they take?
Yeah, this is actually a very meaningful study. Actually, we haven't did so deep analysis because we just did a general survey among the students from the Zhejiang College Honors College. Actually, like for in a specific course, if we did such a survey, and also we can get the students' performance, the data about their course, the grades, or instructors' feedback about each student's performance. Then you can make correlated studies that will be very meaningful. We just really did a very just a very general survey.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. We might expect that a student who felt a bit more disengaged or felt they didn't enjoy the interactions would perform less well. But I guess we'd need to actually look at data to see if that's the case. So it'd be an interesting thing to look at. Thanks.
And it was very pity last year, the spring semester, actually I myself had no undergraduate courses because my course is in a winter semester before the winter vacation. So just to finish, so during the large scale online education, actually I haven't I had no course. Otherwise, I can do the deeper study in my own course.
Melanie?
I have a question about representativeness in two ways. I think the first is that we're not really comparing online teaching and in-person teaching, right? We are comparing online teaching that was hastily put together during a pandemic and not well thought through with in-person teaching. So how generalizable to online teaching are the results? And also by surveying only the students that are in the most elite college of the university, how do you think it generalizes to the entire student population?
Also very good questions for me. The second one, actually, at that time when we were considering the population and the sampling, at that time actually because the dean, the vice dean of the college of the Zhejiang honor college, she came to my office and say, can you do some study about our college's online education situation? So that's the reason I selected this group. Actually, one of my colleagues, she and her graduate student, they did a large scale in our whole university level. Later, maybe I can share the paper. Actually, they published a paper last year about the online learning experience of the university level.
That would be really interesting. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. But as I observe, but it's a little subjective. I feel although the students from the elite college, they may represent the best undergraduate in our university, but what they showed in our survey, also they can represent some issues of all our students, like the benefits and the challenges. I can see. I can say maybe self-discipline issue even more serious for other students, because this group of students, they may pursue, they may want to have a better learning plans. So I mean, really, it cannot totally represent all of students, but they can feel they can say something about the whole group. And the first question is.
So the first question was about the lack of planning we had when moving to online teaching as the pandemic started. But I would also be quite happy with delaying that question to after we've heard from all three speakers, just keeping an eye on time. So we can actually maybe come back to that at the end.
Okay. Thank you for all your questions.
Thank you.
I think Chris had a question, but can we delay that to the?
If yeah.